bus drivers and attendees.
Nice.
And our friend Colin was actually aware of this one as well. Another INN channel member. And Kamawo Makwano. That's the name of the show. Kamawo Makwano. Got to say it 1,000 times.
It's gonna take me forever to remember.
I actually have it written down on a board so that I don't forget it, and so that I say it right. So
yeah, I want like him every time I say it for like him to like overdub me saying it. That's what I want, just so it's right every time.
Nice.
You know?
Yep, I just totally get what you're saying.
Insert name here.
Kamawo Makwano.
And then fucking yep.
All right, so school bus drivers.
In Maryland, yeah.
Yep, in Maryland, 3 counties. So you've got in Arundel, Calvert, and Charles counties, anger by lack of pay benefits. This is the same story that we've been hearing over and over again. And not only what they're realizing is that for the money, it's not worth also putting themselves at risk of getting COVID. Some of them haven't gotten shots, and And if you're going to be around the kids, you're probably better off having gotten a shot than not. Again, that's everybody's opinion, and talk to your doctor on that. I'm not going to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do on that, but
if you can afford to talk to your doctor.
Well, yeah. And thanks to Obamacare, yeah. I don't know. Anyway, we can get to that. So here's one of the striking bus drivers who told the TV station, I know I'm not going to be rich here. I'm not trying to do that, but I love my job. I love that children on that bus, but I also have to eat too. Terrible. I mean, of course they do. Thinking about a strike for a while. It's just that we got to the point where we're fed up and, something has to happen. Missy Savoy, that's another one. I mean, this is what we've been talking about. This is 11 shows, and I think that we've covered strikes in 11 weeks. I don't think there's been one week that we haven't covered some workers going on strike. And thanks to our friends at the World Socialist website, Harvey Simpkins in this case, excellent work, excellent coverage, Popular Resistance, everybody out there that's covering this, that's reporting, we certainly appreciate from the uncorrupted perspective. And everybody's got biases, but if it's biased towards looking out for the best interests of the general public without the profit of anybody in mind, and of course keeping costs within reason, but this is what we need to spend our money on. In addition to the abysmal pay and benefits, Kuntz explained that drivers are responsible for double the number of routes due to a severe bus driver shortage already. So add that to it. Plus, they're wearing the mask the entire time they're driving. They started sick, October 15th meeting. Calvert County drivers took further action. By Thursday, 100 out of the county's 134 drivers were on strike, and 80% of bus routes canceled, which is, of course, going to put all kinds of stuff on parents and children and all kinds of other undue concerns and issues. Unionized school bus drivers just to the west began a wildcat strike over inadequate pay. Actually a fan of the wildcat strikes because nobody knows it's coming. It's actually effective.
Yeah.
And
I've been seeing a bunch of them. There's a subreddit anti-work. People should go check out. And there's been a bunch of literally just people going up to an Arby's or some fast food place, and it'll just have a sign on the door yeah, we're not coming in, we're not working today. Our owner is terrible and gives us nothing. So, and it's if the owner doesn't show up that day, when is that actually going to be taken down? So
yeah. So wait, hold on. Where is it? Ask Me. In response to the workers' militant Ask Me, and the school system hastily negotiated a 4% cost of living increase on Tuesday to go into effect December 10th. So, independently of their union, The strikers are demanding an immediate increase in pay of $15 per hour and $10 for drivers, $10 for attendants. Other demands include low-cost health care plans, paid federal holidays, snow days, retention bonuses, new hire bonuses. You know, these people were put out of work during the entire pandemic, or they were forced to work during the entire pandemic. And were they really given any kind of bonus taken care of for the most part? No bonus. Huh. We didn't even get to $2,000 a person. So,
Nope.
So again, token wage increase reached by the union. Many workers have continued to strike, although according to the county's figures, only about 10% of the routes were not running on Friday, compared with a peak disruption of 33% Wednesday. What happened to 80%?
Yep.
We have to take action and be heard for things to change. Anybody that has a job, you know you need a raise every now and then. Here's what it is. They start at $16.69 an hour, and attendants receive $11.75. I wouldn't call it paltry necessarily, but that you can't live full time on that. Yeah, I mean, as a full time school bus attendant, I mean, I think a lot. I don't know if this is full time with benefits or if this is a part time thing, because 5 hours in the middle of the day they're not running. How that works, I don't know. I know they get a lot of retirees and empty nesters.
My dad did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he did it when we moved to like an area that he wasn't sure if he could they'd like fly him out to like normal work, you know.
Sure.
And I think there was some like health stuff, and he was like, well, I guess I'll just do this because Coast Guard's not going to let me do stuff, you know. So he drove the short bus for, you know, like a good year and a half, something like that. It was definitely, I remember it, you know, being a thing.
Bus drivers.
That was when I was younger, though.
Here's one of my favorite lines. Bus drivers are joining a growing strike wave in the U.S. around the world, which lays the basis for a common fight by workers to end the capitalist system, the fundamental cause of the deteriorating living standards faced by workers around the world. And I can hear Orange Duke going, "Those are Trotskyites," whatever that is. Which it is.
I'd have to look up my the Pokemon cards to figure out which one that was.
No, it's the translation dictionary. It's the U.S. Russian translation dictionary. Well, you
better get hip to indie left, indieleft.news.